use is found in Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Act and functions to limit the exclusive rights of a copyright owner. Federal law states fair use requires no permission from the copyright owner to use the work and is not an infringement of copyright, and provides a number of illustrative examples of potential fair use, including criticism.
Welcome to No Shoe is Live. My name is No Shoe. Never the same, baby. Never the same. Never the same. Come on. Never the same. I'm never the same. Oh man, life is so beautiful. Life is so beautiful. But it's a melancholy, painful beauty sometimes. It's hard to even talk about it. It's hard to even talk about. I'm having such a beautiful life today, you know. I have been blessed up and down by the old gods and the new today. Yet, right now, in my country, which is the United States of America, so much, there's a lot of suffering happening right now. We just had I was going to mention it yesterday, but had another shooting here in the United States in a school. I was just thinking back just right this moment, not even a moment before this moment. I was thinking back about my time in high school and how much fun I had so much fun in high school. I went to Performing Arts High School, and it was just full of magic, you know? I go from one class, we had to take all that academic nonsense to like that I failed in, like the math and all the science stuff that I love today. Like I love science, then I hated it. But anyway, the days were filled with magic. I was a dance major, but I would go to drama classes, I would go to singing classes, I would go to piano classes, you know. It's just, and that was my world. I was so wrapped up in that. It was like, that was my reality. Like right now, if you look at, in America on television, if you're from a red state or a blue state, you watch blue state television. If you're a blue stater and you're a red state person, if you know, red state television watcher, if you are a red state person. And then all of your ideas are informed by the media of the clan that you're in. Well, that's what I was in when I was in high school. I was in the dance theater faggot clan. We were theater faggots. That's what they called us. That was back then. It's not politically correct now. They called us that. I didn't call anybody. But the thing is, when you're in theater and you're a heterosexual, you get all the women because there's so many gay men. Oh man, but anyway, I saw my life through the prism of performing arts. I can absolutely not imagine if that world that was created in that environment was interrupted by gunfire. It's one complete universe that is so beautiful being invaded by an alien. That's what I imagine those kids felt, you know, even though they go through all this training these days of, you know, if you hear shots, you do this, you put something in front of the doors, but training is different. When I was a kid, we used to train for a nuclear bomb going off. Get under your desk! That was a little before me, but we had those kind of training things, you know. I grew up in the Midwest and we had tornadoes. So we had tornado warnings and what to do when those things happened, you know. But luckily for my life, I had never been in a tornado. And I don't know if I would have reacted that way if I was in a tornado. meaning reacted in the way that I was trained in school. So I know these kids in school these days because of Columbine and stuff like that, Newtown and that kind of thing. They're training and they're going through these things. As a matter of fact, I heard that they had a fire drill that same day, yesterday, Valentine's Day. These kids, this is high school. When I was in high school on Valentine's Day, if there was a girl you like, this is old school. We didn't have computers and all of that stuff, but you draw a picture and I like you, and you'd be thinking about that for like a week before that day, you know, because it's a big deal in your life. You know, it's your first romance kind of thing, you know. Some of these kids yesterday probably were going through that exact same thing, you know. Planning it for weeks. I'm going to tell this girl I like her. Or I'm going to tell this guy I like him, you know. I don't know if it's the same. Human nature is the same. I don't care if the technology changed. A dude liking a girl, or a dude liking a dude, or a girl liking a guy, or a girl liking a girl. That never changes, you know, no matter how much technology you add into it. So I know there were some kids there. Anyway, prayers out, like everybody's saying. Prayers, prayers, prayers. We need to stop this gun violence in my country. I'm a gun owner. I'm a responsible gun owner. First of all, I'm prior military. 2 dishonorable discharges from 2 different branches of the military. I know how to handle a weapon, and I know what it's for, and I know I have the training to use it. I'm what the Second Amendment is about in this country. Responsible gun ownership. But then you get to a point where these things that shoot 30 rounds in such quick succession, and somebody can walk into a high school and do that. And it doesn't happen in every country. It's just an American thing. This is an American thing. So many beautiful things about this country, and yet we can't protect our own kids. It's so fucking crazy. Anyway. I should bring the mood up. Let me change the music. The goal of this episode, the first thing was so funny. I was gonna bag on millennials because millennials, I was going to contrast like all the stuff that millennials need. And when I say millennials, I'm being so broad. I'm just talking about what I have become aware of because of the millennial generation. Some people in the millennial generation need like safe spaces, and they need, trigger warnings, that kind of stuff. It's not funny for the people who have to deal with it. It's funny for old ass people like me who didn't have trigger warnings, and we didn't have safe space. There was no safe space. Even home wasn't a safe space. You had to learn, and you had to build up something in you to survive or be a victim. That's it. I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I'm just saying I grew up in that world. So a safe space is ridiculous to me. It's ridiculous. Just fucking man up. Anyway, that's just my opinion on that little thing. If you need your safe space, like if anybody needs anything that they need, get what you need because you need it. I'm talking about, like, thank God I don't have kids. Because if I had kids, and I had to raise them in this environment, I would not raise them in this environment. Then you say, oh, you homeschool them, and then they turn into one of these fucking shooters that go up and shoot up a fucking high school. There's no answers. I don't know what the fuck the answer is. I don't know. All I can say though is two things, and it doesn't matter. Nobody listens to me any fucking way because I have no likes. I have one like. No, not a like. I have one comment. And I've mentioned that comment weeks ago, maybe even months ago by now. No subscribers, 0. I've been doing this since December 18th, 2017. And not one person has decided to subscribe to this fucking stupid, ridiculous channel. I get it. I understand. But I'm not going to stop making them because I made a commitment to the old gods and the new that I would do a live YouTube video. It's not a video, it's a stream. I would do a live YouTube stream every single day, 7 days a week from then, December 18th, until the future of May 18, 2018. That's the end date. You won't see this mug on YouTube after May 18th, but until then, I'm in your face every freaking day, because that's a commitment that I made to the old gods and the new, that I would do a live video, not a video, it's a stream. I would do a live stream every day from now until May 18, 2018. If my ex-wife sees this, she's gonna be like, who the hell was it that I married? It's me. It's me, who I am now. I may not be the same person that I was then, but I think I'm a better person. I think I'm better. I think I'm smarter. I think I'm more confident, even though I'm still a piece of shit. Bye!